Hi ladies, I'm excited to get this last installment to you. I apologize in advance for any background noise. I have a dog, a cat, and a kid here hanging out with me as I make this video, but I wanted to get this information to you before we all got started on our Fridays. So this is the final piece where we compile our grocery list and make note of when we're going to prepare our food. So I've got my next week planned out. So the first step in pulling together my shopping list is going to be referring to my staples list. So I'm going to click on my staples list here. Over here on the right, we have an add to shopping list. I'm going to clear all of my selections and scroll through the list and see if there's anything that I know needs to be added. So I'm not going to get too involved just for the sake of this video, but I'll just choose a couple of random items to add to my list. Okay, great. So now that's out of the way. And you may choose to do this in a different order or with more or less items on your list, and that's fine. Whatever works for you is great. Okay, so we are going to go back to my planner. So how I like to do this is to right-click on each of the highlighted items on my plan. I'm going to open it in a new tab, and then that recipe opens up with an option to add to shopping list. So once again, because I keep a pretty well stockpiled pantry, I'll often clear all, or I can keep it selected all so that I'm naturally refilling the things that I take away. We tend to shop at Costco though, so if I have diced tomatoes, I don't just have one can, I have 12. So for me, I'm going to clear all and see if there's anything that I need to add to the list. And we're definitely going to need some parsley, and I think we're low on chicken breast, and other than that, I should be good to go. So I'll add that to my list. I can close out that recipe. Now here I'm coming across a recipe that is not highlighted, just something that I jotted down. So here I'll go directly to my shopping list and add anything that I think may be needed. I do know that we are getting a little bit low on this sprouted grain bread, which I could have added prior when I went through my staples list, but I'm going to go ahead and add that now. Other than that, we have eggs, spinach, mushrooms. Yeah, I think we're pretty well set with that. So pretty straightforward. So we'll just clip along here with each of our items and add it in as we go. Right-clicking on the highlighted items to add them to the list from the recipe, and then the unhighlighted items just jotting down what we may need, like zucchini per se. Super. All right, so we will jump ahead and pretend like we have completed that task. So now we're going to go into scheduling our food prep. So I like to put my food prep items directly into the calendar. So that will often include items like thawing chicken, chopping vegetables. Depending on how busy your work week is, you may have a ton of stuff listed on your Sunday versus things a little bit throughout the week. So let's go here. I'm going to start my week on Sunday just so I can see the things that I will want to add to do on Sunday morning. For one, I start each prep item with an asterisk. This way it doesn't get messy as far as what I have going on. So the caps are my schedule items, the asterisks are the prep items. So here I'm just going to thaw chicken. You hit enter, boom, it's added right in. Looking at the week ahead for things that I would like to do for this like chickpea stew, it's pretty straightforward. That I can do in the evening. I could also do it in the crock pot, and then I would note it here. Breakfast for dinner. You know, a lot of this stuff I really just don't do ahead of time. What I'll do most is chop veggies for snacks. So here we have the leftover chicken stew. We have dinner out. I have mashed cauliflower. I have the chicken thighs with the artichoke hearts. That's a really easy recipe, but I will need to thaw the chicken. Once again, if I was really busy and I had a slow evening before, I could schedule chopping my cauliflower so that I could simply just microwave it and be set to go. Or something like zoodles that I think are such a pain to make, I could schedule that ahead of time as well. But for me, what I mostly do is note in thawing out the meats. So here I'm going to thaw beef or turkey. I'm not sure what we'll do. We may be turkeyed out by then. So that's pretty much it. My shopping list is going to be all set. It's going to sync on my phone. So when I'm in the store, boom, 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 I can just note, mark things off. And that's about it. I think that pretty well covers it. I'm going to just stop at this first imperfect video just so that we can get on with our day and you guys can get this information. But if you have any questions, please post below and I'll be more than happy to answer them. Have a great day.